Good morning. Before we present, I may be permitted to introduce myself as Archana Vedantam, first year LLB student of Sultan Ul Ulum College of Law, and my co-presenter Vani Saujanya, first year LLB student from Pediganti College of Law, who are presenting on the paper at page 54. The topic is unlawful gender discrimination, an offshoot of zero-sum thinking of patriarchal epoch, a study on the pathetic conditions of the woman. At the outset, I would like to convey our gratitude to you all for giving us this opportunity to present before this august forum. Is the equality of men and women a myth? Does the society confer equal privileges? These burning issues incited us to ponder and go deeper in digging the roots. Human dignity is a natural right. At its core, it has three elements, namely intrinsic value, autonomy, and community value. Despite that, gender inequality and gender-based violence is a global problem. The biological weakness of women is also making her an easy prey, particularly to physical domination. According to an evolutionary hypothesis, rape is a conditional tactic. Occurring or not depends on the cost-benefit ratio. This analysis implies that most men are capable of rape when given the right set of conditions. Women, if weaker economically and struggling even for basic needs, provide such conditions. Weak prey didn't live longer, and it was the law of the jungle. But we humans, being civilized, should make proper laws to control the jungle raj, where one human becomes the oppressor and the other oppressed sheep. One of the most vital recourses would be empowerment. Only when women are empowered, many of the social issues of discrimination would decline. This paper focuses on the root cause of the issue by analyzing the relation between zero-sum thinking of human nature and how it influenced in causing this social malaise 6,000 years of human history. Prejudice is when people judge others blindly. Discrimination is defined as behavioral manifestation of prejudice. It originates from differences in socially constructed gender roles and physiological differences. Historically, patriarchy emerged to reduce the burden on women by separating production and reproduction and giving women the job of child rearing and men the control on resources. Thus, society's division of labor created gender roles. But later, some misogynists whose decisions were guided by their base emotions turned what is to be an advantage for women into a weapon to own property and to have control over women. The crucial question is not whether societies are or cultures are patriarchal, but how they are different. So, there exists a close link between patriarchy and ideas about what it means to be a real man and a woman. Researchers have shown that power leads to stereotyping, that is, generalization, for two reasons. One, those in dominant position have lesser need than powerless to perceive others accurately. Many stereotypes support and protect the position of those in power. These gender stereotypes tend to freeze gender identities and make them appear as real, universal, eternal, natural, essential, and unchangeable. Reality is that not all men are independent and rational, and not all women are weak and emotional. Zero-sum attitude.
Zero-sum attitude. Selfishness then was an evolutionary adaptation to fight and win for limited resources competitively. Zero-sum states which are gained by some is lost by others, so that the total sum of gain and loss is always zero. Attitudes towards gender discrimination and power politics can typically be traced back to the roots of patriarchy and zero-sum thinking. In the relationship, both the winner and the loser of zero-sum attitude are losers, because the conflict issues are seldom resolved and the relationship becomes less unified and more individualized. What is clear win or lose in other arenas is win-lose trap in the relationship, as it seeks to gain at others' expense. Hence, the competitive advantage is temporary and suicidal in the long run for all the parties. Synergy. It makes working together. The positive synergy, which is called as 2 plus 2 is equal to 5 effect, contain that if each subsystem operating independently can produce 2 units of output, then the same of combining their efforts and working together effectively, the two systems can provide 5 units of production. As life emerged from the ancient soup millions of people ago, the molecules that cause them to be replicated becomes numerous. Then some of the molecules discovered the virtues of cooperation, synergy and specialization, so they become the assemble in groups of chromosomes to run machines called cells that could replicate the chromosomes effectively. Little groups of just as this cooperation and synergy with non-zero-sum attitude is vital for relationships and societies at large. As inequality is not important by the recognition of differences, feminist vision of power donates the cooperative non-zero-sum relationship.
Try to sum up, ma'am. Try to sum up.
Yeah, last only, ma'am. Which relationship which they called as empowerment. Impacts of gender discrimination. Impacts. Gender inequality. Gender inequality is shown. This in education, employment, gender-based violence, rights, cultural acceptance, government participation. Conclusion. There exists a need for recognition that women have various roles in society, not only a vital role of mother and wife, exclusively responsible for children and family, but also as a person and keen actor in her community and society at large. Protection of women demands women to be subject self-respect, special respect and protected in protection against rape, forced prostitution, slavery, genetical mutilation, etc. All appropriate measures, including legislation to modify and abolish existing laws, regulations, customs and practices which constitute discrimination against women must be enacted. It is also necessary to say that gender equality will not be reached just through laws. It requires a deep introspection. Non-zero-sum thinking, broad-mindedness, cooperation and positive synergy shows a better way forward. Therefore, injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. None of us is strong as all of us. Unity is strength. Let us all fight unitedly for the world devoid of discrimination. I conclude by thanking Vinod Kumar sir and all the dignitaries and members for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.